Let me ask you something, and I want you to really think about this. When was the last time someone asked you, genuinely asked you, "Are you okay?" Not as a greeting, not as small talk, but actually stopped, looked at you, and waited for the real answer. I'm guessing it's been a while. And here's what nobody tells you about that feeling, that quiet, heavy feeling of carrying everything by yourself. It doesn't just hurt your heart, it slowly changes who you are. Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you, and nobody sat you down and said this out loud, but someone should have a long time ago. This is the story of Mustafa, 26 years old, a regular guy, not dramatic, not broken in any obvious way. He had a job, he had a phone full of contacts, he even had people around him, friends, family, co-workers, but every single night he came home, closed his door, sat on the edge of his bed, and carried the whole world by himself, in silence. Nobody knew he was drowning, because from the outside, Mustafa looked fine. And that was exactly the problem. See, Mustafa had learned something early in life. He learned that showing pain makes people uncomfortable. He learned that asking for help makes you look weak. He learned to smile first, feel later. So he kept everything inside, every fear, every failure, every moment of self-doubt that hit him at 2 a.m. He locked it all up, tight, neat, hidden. And for a while, it worked. People called him strong. People called him the one who always has it together. But here's the part nobody talks about. When you carry everything alone for too long, you don't just get tired, you start to disappear, slowly, quietly, like a candle burning from the inside, bright on the outside, melting on the inside. Mustafa stopped laughing the way he used to. Not dramatically, just less. He stopped making plans, stopped dreaming out loud. He became smaller, not in body, but in spirit. And the scariest part, he didn't even notice it was happening. One evening, Mustafa was sitting near an old bridge in his city. He used to go there to think. An old man sat beside him, a stranger, and didn't say a word for a long time. Then, without looking at Mustafa, the old man spoke. "You know what I've noticed about people who struggle alone?" Mustafa looked at him, curious. They're not strong. They're just scared. Scared that if someone sees the real weight they're carrying, those people will leave. Mustafa felt something crack open inside his chest, because that was it. That was the exact truth he had never let himself say out loud. He wasn't struggling alone because he was strong. He was struggling alone because he was afraid. Here's what nobody told you. Struggling alone doesn't make you stronger. It makes you lonelier and calls it strength. Real strength is not silence. Real strength is saying, "I'm not okay right now," and that's the truth. The people worth keeping in your life, they don't leave when you show them your weight. They pull up a chair, they stay. So if you're carrying something heavy tonight, you don't have to keep pretending. You don't have to be strong every single minute. Someone out there, maybe closer than you think, is waiting to hear the real you, not the fine version, not the "I'm okay" version, the real you. And that person, they won't run. If this story touched something in you today, share and subscribe, because someone in your life needs to hear this too.